This HP Omen gaming PC just came to the shop because it's overheating. I mean, check this out. I pulled up a full load stress test using Ada64. We're only a minute and 30 seconds in, and our CPU is sitting at 92 degrees Celsius. That's way too hot for a Ryzen 7 3700X, which is what's installed in the system.
So what exactly is causing these high CPU temps?
Which my first thought would be this wimpy cooler that HP decided to use, which is not really an upgrade from the original stock cooler, but I don't think that's the problem with this particular system. It definitely doesn't help, but these types of temperatures shouldn't have existed when the system was brand new. And when I spoke with the customer about the issue,
He mentioned something about not using a system for about a year.
which is always an alert for me to check the CPU's thermal paste. The thermal paste
Is a conductive paste-like material that sits between your CPU and CPU cooler, and it has one job.
to help with thermal transfer between your CPU and cooler itself, because the IHS or integrated heat spreader on top of your CPU isn't exactly flat, nor is the bottom of your cooler. And because both surfaces are uneven, this creates micro gaps,
Which for thermal transfer is not ideal.
so your thermal paste is basically a filler material between the two to create optimal thermal transfer. But what happens when your system sits like this, you can see really high temperatures when you turn it back on, like 103 degrees Celsius on that processor right now, because when not used, the thermal paste will dry out, becoming way less efficient because of micro gaps.
Those same little air pockets that we were trying to avoid in the first place.
The good thing is, this is an easy fix. All we need is some isopropyl alcohol that we can put on a paper towel to wipe up all the dried up thermal paste. And you want to do the same thing on the cooler side as well. Then with some fresh thermal paste, I like Arctic's MX4 or MX, we can add some fresh thermal paste, reinstall our cooler, and screw it down. And it's just that simple to see CPU temps drop by a whole 10 degrees Celsius 10 minutes into a full load stress test.
And although those temperatures aren't perfect,
For a system with poor air intake and a bad CPU cooler, that's actually pretty good to not have any kind of thermal throttling. So with this PC no longer overheating, let's get the system back over to our customer.